don't go till you're told. Whoa. Stand. Stand. You don't go till you're told. Okay. Here we are with Jager today. Trying him out in the big area. We've got him worked up in the small areas. The trainer he was at in Oklahoma says that he runs off. He tries to run you off against the fence, and he'll try to even jump out of the fence. So we've got him to where so far all that hasn't happened in the round pen, and there's been no signs of it. So we're going to try him in the big area today. He's a little more antsy. He doesn't like to stand still to get on. So we're definitely working on that. He wants to take off. So he wasn't taught well there. So we'll get that fixed. That's not too terrible one. So our deal is we just want to ride him around in a big area and see how he really handles. He's kind of been a little nervous. But I go back and did some desensitizing work with him, and he was desensitized just fine, so he's just nervous when under saddle at first. No big deal there. We'll get him through it with riding, so let's keep him in some big circles here. And we can't ride too terribly long. We're already to the hot parts of the summer. I guess because we got a bunch of rain coming in, our humidity is the stupid high. So we'll kind of be some short ride today. Got the arena lights back up. Got all my extension cords. We stole them. Kids ran over some with lawnmowers and stuff. So I've got some more coming back in. They'll be here Wednesday. We'll get those wired up, and then we'll have arena lights, and we'll be doing a lot of night work, which is good because, the horses are used to working mornings and daytime, so it'll give them, a little different aspects on time of day and working, and they'll get to work some in the dark with lights on, and so that'll be good. It's always good to kind of train them with some lights and see how they do there. See, he gets real nervous going right. Come on, let's make some right circles. Right's the same as left. Let's do it. I said, oh, he runs off. Waiting for that. So far, he ain't tried to run off on me. Set a pretty decent seat and got a pretty good one ring stop, so we'll see if we have to use that or not. Just going to kind of let him go places, and since it's always supposedly his idea of doing these things, let's see what his ideas are when you give him a little bit of free rein. Obviously I'll kind of guide him, but if he starts going right up towards the fence, obviously I'm not going to let that. I'm going to keep him out here in the middle. He sees some roping dummies over in the corner he's not real sure about. Yeah, and so, some people are like, oh, well, it's only 75 or 80 degrees in the mornings up till 11 or 12. Well, it is, and that's typically how it works out, and I can typically work horses till noon. Yesterday we got to 100 degrees, but at 8:30 in the morning, we were 86 degrees, and we were already like a 65% humidity. Well, you have to take and add the humidity to the temperature. Anything over 130, the horse is, it's a caution already. You're getting to the point where the horse has a trouble cooling himself. At 140, they have a real hard time cooling themselves, and you're actually advised not to ride when it's 140 degrees when you add those two together. And so yesterday morning at 9 o'clock, it was already 146 degrees when you added them together. So, and this morning, it's really been right on the verge. We've been in the mid 130s since 8:30. I'm not sure what time it is now, but this is the last horse I'm going to work, and we're just going to take it easy. I'm not going to go running him or make him run or do anything. You can see just walking around, he's already starting to sweat. So, and obviously we're going to help him cool down. I'm going to park him in the shade once we're done, and then once I've got him cooled down enough, we'll cold hose him and get him cooled down and have him some good cold water ready to go back into. So 150 is a definite do not. I typically don't care to do anything over the 135, 140 mark, honestly. And I really try hard not to. And usually it's not hard to, because our humidity is usually not much. I mean, usually we're running 10 to 20% here. It's just abnormally high right now, I guess, because we got some rain in the forecast coming. I'm not sure. We're not by the water or anything like that. I mean, he's got a really good handle on him. He doesn't neck ring just yet, but we're working on that already too. And he's starting to kind of understand it. But he does flex good. Like, they told her he was sore. And he does have a little pocket in the back. He doesn't show any sign of being sore. We're going to have it checked out. Because, he did lose a lot of top line at his last trainer. I think they just kind of set him up, and he didn't really look like he had eaten nothing. Almost looked like he'd kind of been starved. And so when he went in, he had a nice top line and was real good and fat. And then he left looking starved, not muscled or, good looking like he had been worked. Just kind of like he'd been cooped up in a stall with no food. Kind of like concentration camp looking, There's a difference. A trainer's always going to tell you, oh, well, it's probably going to lose weight here. Well, that's true. If they're worked every day, they're going to lose weight, but at the same time, they're going to muscle up. I mean, they're not going to look like they've just been in a concentration camp. They're not going to look starved or skinny. They're going to be muscular. They're going to be bulk. And, if they've been fed properly and worked properly, it's going to be a good-looking weight loss, not a terrible-looking, unhealthy weight loss, This horse doesn't mind the spurs, so that's good. We can bump him and he don't freak out. There's not much that we do that he bothers by, but he kind of works on some foot pressure. I can bump him over with that left spur. And bump him over with that right spur. There you go. See, look. He knows something. He's real smart. He picks up on things real fast. And so far, and I'm kind of guiding. I'm just letting him kind of go wherever. He hasn't really wanted to try to run up against that fence. He's never wanted to try to hurt me or anyone here. So I don't know if maybe they were just rough with him and he didn't like them, or he thought they were a threat. Because everything they explained to the owner, he's nothing like. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of confused. But I mean, he's actually very super sweet. Got a real nice personality. I actually really enjoy this horse. He's actually really fun to work with. Let's see. I mean, yeah, he gets a little confused still. We'll get him there. We'll have him one-handed neck reining before you know it. But right now he turns and flexes great, so that's nice. You know when they flex this good, it's easy to get their head if he did want to do something stupid. I don't know if when they said he'd run off on you, was he accidentally bumping him with spurs and giving him the cue to go and not ready? There's so many things that factor into that. I'm not, like I said, it's too hot. I'm not going to run him at all to see right now. We'll get these lights up. We'll do some night work. We're going to do a lot of trotting and running then. But I'm told we're at our limit for our video on time. Y'all continue to watch us to follow Jager for his progress. And all the other horses, we have another horse from the same owner, Mexico. He's the bucking horse we're trying to work on. We got a lot of things going on. Y'all, thank y'all for following and liking us, and y'all have a great day. Thank you.